Hey friends, and welcome to a new vlog. It is Tuesday, midday. I've had kind of a chill morning so far, only one session, but I need to put away my laundry. As if I didn't know what this bin was for. Right now, Ethan is taking Petey to get groomed. He doesn't really need to get groomed because we bathe him every couple weeks, but this is to get his nails clipped because if you watched 2 vlogs ago, I tried and failed to take Petey to Petco to get his little nails clipped, and he threw an absolute fit and wouldn't allow them to touch his little paws. So this is a place that specializes in dogs who have those kinds of sensitivities, as Petey has just recently developed this nail sensitivity. So we pray that this goes better than the last time. And I hope that he smells really good and that they give him a little neck scarf, because when my mom's dogs get groomed, they get little neck scarves. I was very surprised that it thundered this morning here. I was in the middle of my 11 a.m. session and it was like, boom. It was so loud. And to my client, I was like, did you hear that? And she was like, yeah, girl. I was like, that was crazy. Yeah, and last night Ethan got back from Nemacolin kind of late at 10 o'clock, but it's nice having him back. But I don't know, the thunder and the wind outside made it feel kind of like fall vibes today. So I had a hot coffee this afternoon as opposed to my usual iced coffee, even though it's 97 degrees. I was just kind of in the mood. And one of my vlogger girls in England was doing a fall vlog, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like a bit of me right now. Even though I'm not really ready for it to be fall, because I am a summer girly through and through. We know this. I just saw that Ethan texted me. I hope all is going well so far. I'll need to check that out and see that Petey hasn't, bitten anyone yet. So anyway, I just have a couple more sessions today, and then my personal therapy. Yay, hooray. I'm looking forward to seeing my therapist today. This is gonna be one of those weeks where I just have to get things done again. I am going to probably get my car's smog, the desolation of smog, checked on Thursday, and I'm gonna get my hair refreshed on Saturday. Woohoo! My hair has been absolutely driving me up a wall. It's so crispy at the ends, and it's too thick. I need to top up the roots with some fresh blonde. It's just not giving it all what I want it to give, and it gets so matted overnight when I sleep with the curls. It's driving me insane. So yeah, it's a week of getting things done. Just a lot of maintenance here and there. But yeah, let me just see what Ethan has said over text. I'm scared. Pray for me that it's not bad. Okay, it was nothing bad. It was just a pickup or a drop off and pickup situation. So he's saying that he's coming back after having dropped Petey off. I hope little Petey is okay. I wish that he could stay, but I guess that's how it works. So we shall pray that Petey is well behaved. But they assured us that they've seen it all before. But in the meantime, I finished unloading my laundry. And that is good. I don't know about you guys, but I can't tolerate laundry that's unfolded and put away. I know some people wash their clothes and then go about their business and fold their laundry a few hours after they do it. For me personally, and this is not coming from a place of judgment, I could never do that. The second my clothes are done, they're going back in the closet. It's kind of one fell swoop. I can't let that linger by the cranberries. But anyway, Ethan just got home, so I'm gonna get the full report.
The bath and brushing and ears, and check out those dew claws.
Good job, baby. I know, you look so distinguished.
And it was only
eating ice cream in bed, watching Bachelor in Paradise, putting up my feet, hanging with my feet. This is life and how to live it, ladies. Petey and I are going on a little walk right now because our AC is getting fixed. Or should I say the AC guys are here trying to fix the AC. This is the third time they've come over. It's still not fixed. It still drips constantly, creating a flood in our living room every time we turn the AC thing on. And yeah, I'm a little peeved because this AC guy was kind of fresh to me. He was like, I can't find parking anywhere. And I come outside and there's like a billion spots. So I let him park in our driveway and he didn't even thank me. He just acted like it was such a crazy idea. And I'm like, well, sir, if you can't fit in these spots, then there's no other option. So this is what we're doing. I'm just trying to stay flexible with the plan. So yeah, he's ticking me off. So I'm getting out some of my annoyance on this walk. But then in a few minutes, I'm leaving to go see Catherine. We're gonna get drinks and have a girly catch up, which I think is what I need after a long work day like this. It was such a long day. So I'm ready to spill the tea. What? Cheers! Whee! This lighting is very blurry, but here you are. Happy Friday, friends. I am being a great adult and going to get a little smog check so that I can get my registration for my car. These are the adult things one has to do, so I'm doing them. It's been a fine morning so far. I've had a couple sessions. I've got one more today. Thank God it's a quieter day. This week has been very busy. I've had a lot of sessions the last couple of days. So I'm ready to just chill, dive into the freaking weekend. Tomorrow is a busy day because I'm getting my hair done and going to a birthday party, but tonight I am vibing. I'm really looking forward to some turtle time, some alone time. Gotta catch up on Love is Blind UK. I think that's the only show I have to catch up on right now, but I'm very behind in that because I think it's like over now. Anyway, it was really good to see Catherine last night. Do you ever have one of those like girly chats where you're like, oh, like, what are you up to? What are you up to? Yeah, so anyway, when I was 5, like, this was my trauma, blah, 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 blah. I love how women can just have like funny girly chats over an Aperol Spritz while simultaneously diving deep into like every trauma they've ever been through. And you just kind of flow back and forth between the two. It's just, you don't have to think about it. It just goes there. So yeah, it was one of those nights. It was fun. The AC situation update. Apparently, the AC unit is too perfectly mounted. There's no slope to let water drain out or something, and so it's dripping. That sounds fake to me, but that's what Diego said. So we're getting the AC remounted on Tuesday, but until then, I have no living room AC. So I'll be permanently living in the bedroom under the AC unit in there. So pray for me. I'm like, Tuesday can't come soon enough. But anyway, off to get this smog check, desolation of smog check, and I'll talk to you later. Well, team, it's been an odd past hour. The first thing that was weird was that I made an interesting discovery. Well, I didn't make the discovery. The guy at the smog check place made the discovery. He made the discovery that my back license plate had my front and back license plate on it. Do you know what I mean? I just always thought that they only ever sent me the back license plate in the mail. Little did I know that the front one was just stuck to it. And I felt very dumb, but he was like, oh yeah, you're not the only person to have ever made this mistake. And I was like, cool, but am I the only person who made this mistake and then didn't know for 10 years? Because I've had this car for 10 years, for exactly 10 years, because I got it on like early September of 2015. So yeah, so I haven't known that for 10 years. And so we had a good laugh about that. I was just like, wow, okay. Cool, very cool. Then I came here to Target to pick up my oatmeal. And as I open my car door to go in the store, this man runs up to me and it looks like he's like having a heart attack and he's like, water, give me water. So I handed him my water bottle and he just started drinking from my water bottle. And I was like, okay. And I was like, sir, are you okay? I mean, that was a stupid question because clearly he wasn't. And then he just like chugged my whole water bottle and then like wandered away. And I was like, okay, glad I could help. But like, I hope he's well. I hope that the water did the trick. It seemed like a little more severe than just needing water, but I don't know. He wandered away and then he was gone. So that was weird, but it was nice. The woman who was checking me out at Target was like, oh, my friend's name is Allie. Do you ever go by Alley Cat? And I was like, yeah, actually, I have a cat tattoo because my mom calls me Alley Cat. And she was like, that's so sweet. And I was like, yeah. And we had a nice little moment. But it's been a full past hour. So let's go home and do some notes and hop into my last session of the day. Good morning, friends. We are at the hair salon because this mane needs to be, what's the word? Tamed. This mane needs to be tamed right now. Desperately, desperately need a trim. It's feeling crunchy and I find it so maddening when the ends are crunchy. So we are about to see Rose. She's gonna hook us up. I slept so deeply last night. I'm still feeling a little groggy. I was reading this book last night called The Kiss of the Basilisk, which is just the most ridiculous, smutty fantasy book ever. I found it on TikTok. I found it from a video of a girl explaining the plot to her boyfriend, and I was cracking up because it was so ridiculous. Basically, like, this village, all the women in the village have to be trained how to have sex by basilisks who live outside of the village walls because apparently they're like really good at sex, and they train them to be good at sex so that then they can be chosen by this prince. And the basilisks can kill them when they're in their snake form, but when they're in their human form, they're just like hot men. So highbrow literature over here today. But anyway, let's go get this hair done. Next time you see me, it'll be done. And here it is. I love it, I love it, I love it. The blonde is blonding. Gotta figure out the part. This is not my natural part. But gosh, these layers are very, they're like lush. I love them. I love the way she blow dried it. It's like nice and flippy at the end. So I'm absolutely obsessed. Nothing like a good, fresh color and cut. It just does a girl a world of good. And I was reading my Kiss of the Basilisk book all through that haircut and praying that my hairdresser was not looking over my shoulder and reading it because things were getting racy. But anyway, I'm gonna go home and have some lunch and then get ready to go to my friend Harper's little birthday party, and I will take you along with me as we do that. Cousins.
So how are you?
Well, I would say good morning, but I don't know if it's a good morning really. At least my hair looks cute. But you guys, a sad thing happened last night, which was I was watching Gilmore Girls with Shakespeare Guy over FaceTime, and I unfortunately had my laptop perched at a precarious angle on the couch, and it fell, and the screen is messed up. So I am plucking up the courage to go to a laptop repair place near me and hope that I don't have to spend my entire life savings on this and that it's a fairly easy process. So please do pray for me. The vlog may come out later than usual this week because of this. I was having such a fun evening. My mom had me over for dinner after the little birthday party last night, and she had this nice Sierra Leonean couple over who I guess used to go to the church, but now live in Romania, the church that my mom works at, and their friend named Janet. So we had a nice dinner. They made like Indian food and it was delicious. So yeah, and then I was having a nice little Gilmore Girls watch with Shakespeare Guy, and then trouble befell me. So let's go to get this fixed. Pray for me. I'm scared. Well, okay. You guys, it's gonna cost $300, but it's not gonna be done till Friday. So yeah, I fear that this vlog will not be out until probably next weekend. Yeah, but dang. I'm really gonna need to figure out what I'm gonna do for sessions this week, because I do use my laptop every day. I think I'm gonna do what I know how to do to cope with hardship, which is to bring my Kindle to a coffee shop and shut out the world while I have my iced coffee. Here we go. Look who's back in my life. I missed her so. I really didn't realize how much she kept the show running. Well, I did, but I hadn't really truly felt it. So she's back in a big way. Unfortunately, I guess to replace the screen, they had to either take off the stickers on it or just like replace the whole top, because all my stickers are gone. And I had some really cute stickers on there. They were queer affirming, they were anti-diet, they were all over the board. So that's a bummer, but happy to have her back in my clutches. And I think my sanity will slowly return now that she's back. Hello, friends. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a chatty little catch up, but as you know, I was out of commission with my laptop. I didn't have my laptop since Saturday night. So, man, it was kind of one of those starts to the week where I was surviving, not thriving. I just had to like get through the day because basically I was just having so many technological issues. So Ethan was very kind and let me borrow his iPad to do my sessions on, but that thing was just like not really up to the task. Like the Wi-Fi or just like the connection was shit. And so I was just having a lot of issues like being able to get through a whole session without it glitching out. And then Ethan's laptop, which I was using to write my notes, doesn't have a video function. It like crashes every time you try to turn like the camera on to that laptop. So I couldn't use that. So Monday and Tuesday were a disaster. I was feeling very overwhelmed and just like out of control. And not being able to put out the vlog like once a week, like to put it out on Sunday, was really getting me down. I just like have been in such a good groove about putting it out on either Sunday or Monday every week that it just was like, it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. And I just felt really bummed about that. And it kind of like made my mood not great for the next couple of days. And then on Wednesday, I was like, okay, I need to do something else. So I went to my mom's and I used her laptop for the day on Wednesday to see clients. And that ended up being a really good idea. I wish I'd done that sooner because it was just very peaceful to work over there and her laptop was great. So got a lot done on yesterday. But anyway, now I have my laptop back and today has gone well so far. But it was a hard start to the week and I don't know, of course, when it rains, it pours, but like, I have just been feeling like not a lot of good body image stuff over the last few days. I feel that like the specter of Ozempic looms large right now. I just feel like everyone I know and their mother, brother, and cousin are all on Ozempic. And so many of my clients are like thinking about going on Ozempic or on Ozempic or know someone who's on Ozempic, and it's just a topic of conversation that comes up a lot and something that weighs very heavily on my mind. And as an eating disorder therapist, it just feels like the work has changed so much in the past year, especially since so many people started taking Ozempic. And I don't know if you guys know a lot about it, but basically Ozempic is a drug that suppresses appetite, right? So you get fuller quicker and your brain does not send you as many signals around appetite as it usually would. So it can very, very easily become something that stimulates disordered eating. So it's really, really a delicate balance to work with a client who has any kind of disordered relationship with food and is on a GLP-1 like Ozempic or one of the other ones, because part of being an eating disorder therapist is teaching clients how to eat intuitively, how to listen to their hunger and fullness and satisfaction cues. But if they are actively suppressing those cues, then it's like, what are we doing? What is the work? And I mean, I'll admit, I'm not afraid to admit that I've even thought about like, should I go on Ozempic? Like, you know, it would be nice to lose weight, whatever. And that's like crazy. I am the biggest proponent of body acceptance, body neutrality, all of that stuff. I've done so much of my own work on accepting my body that the fact that I'm even having these thoughts, I'm trying not to judge myself for it, but it does give me more compassion for people who haven't done that work or, you know, aren't as gung-ho in the body neutrality, body justice movements as I am. I mean, hello, I have a freaking tattoo that says body justice. I can't be out here going back on my word, but it's just like the pressure around it right now just feels really, really loud. And so many body positive influencers that I used to follow are now losing a lot of weight and are on these medications. So it just feels really hard. I feel like the mission that I've had for so long around body justice feels really diluted by the propaganda. And I don't judge any individual for taking this drug. I blame the companies. I blame the pharmaceutical companies that are making so much money, profiting so hugely off the backs of people who have these insecurities and are preying on people who have these insecurities. And I also cannot speak to this from the lived experience of someone in a larger body. I'm, you know, mid-sized and grew up in a smaller body, and so I can't pretend to know what it is to experience weight-based discrimination. And so I'm not gonna judge anyone for their choices around taking this. I'm just saying and need to express how sad I feel about the state of the body positive movement and body justice right now in the age of GLP-1s. I just feel bummed about it, you guys. I just feel really, really sad and disappointed, and it's weighing heavily on my heart right now. Say hey to the vlog. Show the vlog your nails. And one nub. Nubalina. Hey friends. Whoa, the hair is flipping. The curls are curling. I just finished getting my nails done. We went for the green this time. They're maybe a little shorter than I wanted, but they grow fast. So I think it will be all right. Fun morning at commissary with the girlies. We had lunch, Kelsey, Caroline, and I. And it was fun because Kelsey has had quite a few little hookups this week. So we were really getting into the dirty details. And I felt kind of bad because there was this like cute French family next to us, and if they understand English, then they were getting an earful, but if they don't, then that's probably for their own good. Saw Shakespeare Guy last night. We had a fun little Merchant of Venice watch. Now that's one of my favorite Shakespeare film adaptations, so we watched that. That was fun. And yeah, gonna go home and hang with Petey. Whew, just got home from the nail salon. The nails are growing on me. They're much easier to use than my long nails. So I think it's fine that they're short. And yeah, it was great seeing Caroline and having a nice chat at the nail salon too. What was I gonna tell you? Oh yeah. So when I got there, I thought I wanted like a dark brown for fall. And then the second she put it on, she was like, "Do you like that?" And I was like, "It unfortunately does look like poop." And I was like, "I can't do that. I'm so sorry." So we tried 3 different browns and they all looked terrible. And then I was just like, I have to try green. And so we tried 2 different greens and this was the second one. And I'm so glad that I didn't let her carry forth with the brown, the poop brown. And I'm so glad she asked because that was scary. But anyway, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks for coming along for these 2 weeks with me. Oh my goodness. No vlog last week because of the computer incident, the great computer incident of 2025. But yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. High highs, low lows. But yeah, hopefully next week will not involve any technological snafus or otherwise. Going to go see Shakespeare Guy again tonight. Oh, because he got back from Vegas. I forgot to tell you. He got back from his 2-week trip to Vegas. So we're spending a lot of time this weekend to catch up after he was gone for a couple weeks. So gonna do that. And then tomorrow I have no plans. I've got to return my mom's laptop to her, but we shall see where the day takes us. But anyway, thanks for coming along on this one. I will see you in the next one. And yeah.